What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. In the last Dynasty video, we played our first game of our Duke Dynasty against Ball State, and we ended up winning by 22. It was a good win for us. The first three quarters was pretty tight, but we was able to take care of business towards the end. Now, we have a tougher challenge today, and that is against number 17 Virginia Tech. They got beat / upset in their first game, but they are a lot better than us. They're going to run the ball quite a bit, I would imagine. They run a pro-style offense, 4-3 defense, and just by looking at their stats, they obviously didn't play well that first game, and looks like we done our part, at least on offense, it appears. But none of that really matters. All that really matters is these two teams going up against each other and seeing what happens. It's going to be a tough challenge for us, but I'm looking forward to it. But we got some things we need to look at before we take on the Hokies. Let's go to in-season recruiting. We're going after 4 guys, a right tackle, and we can make sure we are in good shape for him. And at least we're finding some things out that he doesn't like, which is good. So Philip Warren, we're already at the top of his list. He's already narrowed down to his top 5. You got this free safety, Rob Harper. We're moving up his list, and we're starting to figure some things out of what he likes and doesn't like. Then you go down to this middle linebacker, Sean Harris. Looks like we're moving up his list, and we already have a positive pitch there. We found that out at the beginning of the Dynasty. Very good chance we'll pick him up. And then last but not least, we have the center, Colby Lacey. We're moving right up his list, and we don't see any positive or negative pitches yet. So we're in good shape. We just keep doing what we're going to do, going after these 4 guys. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Now, as you can see, the cover of Sports Illustrated, Hokies did get beat by NC State. Of course, I don't know if that's considered an upset. NC State's pretty good in this game, especially the first season or so. Top 25 polls, this does not affect us whatsoever. We will not get anywhere close to this for a long time. I doubt it'll be this season. I could be wrong, though, but we may play well. We'll go to Heisman Watch. Again, this isn't going to pertain to us for a while, if any, this year. Players of the Week, we can check that out. Across the country, Brad Gradkowski, if you remember him, he was a pretty good college player back in the day. Looks like he had a really good game starting off their season, and then a middle linebacker out of Iowa State appeared to have had a really good game as well. Now, we are in the ACC, and I can just hit one button over, and Justin Boyle is your Offensive Player of the Week. I wasn't expecting that. 8 carries for 94 yards and 3 touchdowns and 3 receptions for 12 yards. So he had a pretty good game. And then Mario Williams, he was like a top 5 draft pick coming out of NC State. I think he got drafted by the Houston Texans, and I don't think he's still in the league. But that's him, nonetheless. He's a humongous individual too. Let's go to conference standings. There's not going to be a whole lot to see here. We can check out the team info screens. Look at ours. Schneider has the 1 interception. That wasn't really his fault. It just a bad mishap by the tight end. But 17 of 23. I'll take that any day of the week, especially in this offense. Then running the ball, we got a 3-headed monster at running back, and I like the way we have that set up. But Dargan ended up with 128 yards last game at 2 touchdowns. And Elliott is our leading receiver. That's probably going to stay like that for a while because we got a lot of really big sets where we just have 1 tight end out there, so there's just more chance of him getting the ball. Defensive-wise, White ended up with 9 tackles. Alexander had 1 sack, and we haven't had anybody with any interceptions yet. Now let's go to Virginia Tech. Are they in our division? They are not. We can check. They are yes, they are in our division. I need to know my divisions well. I'm trying to think. So Miami, Georgia Tech, the 2 Virginia schools, and North Carolina. Duke, North Carolina, Virginia Tech, and then Georgia Tech, Miami. Okay, that should be easy to remember. So let's go down to Virginia Tech, and Marcus Vick, I forgot that he was even in this game. He's just like his brother, can really fly, but he had 2 picks in that last game. Hopefully he does the same today. But they got a leading rusher with 133 yards in the last game. Looks like they're not doing a whole lot through the air. But again, not a whole lot of this really matters. They've only played 1 game, so who knows what's going to happen. But it looks like they got thumped by NC State. And it wasn't due to injuries. As you can tell, they are pretty healthy. Now, they may have had some game injuries, but it looks like they are completely healthy to take on us today. I think I am ready to take on Virginia Tech, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll see if we have anybody in trouble today. Looks like that's not going to happen. Now, what I want to do, since Duke has no real football history, or tradition, I should say, I can get pretty wild with the uniforms. One thing I can show you is, here's the default home uniforms, and we saw those in the last game. You go to the away. I love these away, the all white. These are the Stormtrooper look, more or less. Then you got the alternate one. Now you got black pants that go with the blue top, which I think is pretty cool. And then the alternate two, you got blue pants with the white jersey. So I think all that's pretty cool. I've almost thought about doing like an LSU type of thing where this is our default home uniform and do something else, but it doesn't really matter. But I just wanted to show you some of the options you had in this game with Duke. So, but for today, let's just go with the black pants and let's take on Virginia Tech. Hopefully we have a pretty day today. I can't tell just yet. Oh, more rain. We've had more rain games in this Dynasty than we've had any in the Hawaii one. Yep. At least there's no wind. And this is our first conference game of the season. It's a divisional game. And here come your Duke Blue Devils. I about forgot what Virginia Tech wore for their default away. There's Marcus Vick. Didn't do a whole lot through the air. He may run the ball some today, so we're not going to do much blitzing, I'll tell you that. He'll just run away from it. And they're picking Virginia Tech as expected. Let's go to the coin toss. They have won it, and they will kick it. So we're going to get the ball first. Let's check out this big bad roster they have. So Marcus Vick, impact quarterback, 89 speed. This is going to be a bit of a challenge for us. And then running backs, they got some solid dudes with 89, 89, and 84. Then you got the fullback, not much there. Wide receiver, 84, 82, 84. Everybody's kind of small, too. Tallest dudes are like 6'1". Tight end, maybe the best tight end in the country, 95 overall, 74 speed. And he's got a great catch rating for a tight end. We'll see if he's included in their passing game some today. Look at their offensive line, 89, 89, 82, 87, and 86. Pretty solid offensive line compared to what we have. Then, like I said, they run a 4-3, so you got 86 and 95 on the ends. This guy looks like a complete stud. 95 overall. Whew, 78 speed. Big. Looks really talented. Defensive tackle, 89 and 84. So their front four looks pretty solid. Linebackers, 86, 84, and 87. Their front seven, really solid. Probably one of the best front sevens in the conference, I would imagine, along with probably Miami and Florida State. Looks like they got arguably the best cornerback in the country, and Jimmy Williams, 6'3", 219. That is a monster of a cornerback. Not just the height, but in the weight. 92 speed to go with that. Free safety, 84 overall, 87 speed. Then you got strong safety that is just okay. Maybe we can do something against these guys. I don't know. We'll see. Kicker, really good at 88 overall. Then they got a decent punter at 82. Okay. I think I am ready. Now, with our offense, we don't really have to deal with sub packages. I just got to remember to use those when we get on the field. And I'm going to let that one, we'll just take a knee. We can start off with, we'll go formation by formation. Every time I use one, we'll change up the sub packages. So we're going to go with a basic toss. They're going man. And they got their two best studs on their left. So let's do something like this. Get a few yards, not much. Not a whole lot there. Let's go with tight end corners. I'm going to run a lot of clock today. No reason for us not to. They're going zone. We'll bounce this over to Elliott. So this may be a short video compared to what we usually deal with. I think that last video was like an hour and 10 minutes. But I'm going to try to run a ton of clock. But we are going to throw here. Didn't get the first, but that's okay. So we are on the right hash, 3rd and 3. We can do Ace normal. Let's do mid attack. We're going zone. This should be interesting. Let's bring this guy over. The clock has stopped. Just enough. Barely. So we got the first down, so let's go back to running the ball. Let's do something like this. Let's do a basic slam. They're going man 4-3 against my bunch look, which is a 4 wide set. Looks like we are going to... what if I do something like this? Who's going to take him over? I think that linebacker is going to blitz. That number 42 right there. We're about to find out. Hopefully not. I feel like I got no choice but to go... Yeah, good defense. Just, oh, what a fumble. And there we go. Just like that, big fumble. I'm sure that was an impact guy who made a play there. Yeah, it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it. Let's go cover 2 man.
Excellent field position to start the drive. Going with the shotgun here.
Do something like this. I'm going to stay in man quite a bit. They're going drop back first thing.
Looking, throws it to the outside.
Pick up a first down.
Nice decision by the quarterback. Not only was it
Maybe they're going to throw just because their quarterback is an impact guy.
just long enough,
And they don't have a running back that is one.
you combine the two, it'll be a first
Just not
down
really
9
sure.
out of 10 times.
They line up in an eye.
Here's a run play. Good tackle from behind. Picks up a couple. I'm still going to stay in cover 2 man.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Do something like this.
3 wide.
A little worried about that. They got some room on that right side. Halfback draw.
On the ground with a tailback.
Good stop. Almost a face mask. That looked close. So it's 3rd and 7. Man, can we hold them to a field goal? That'd be great if we could.
Coming up here. Ball on the 13. Virginia
Do
Tech.
something like this. High snap.
High snap. Little shake and bake move.
Good stop. Force the field goal.
4 yards gained on that quarterback draw.
That was a great stop right there. Looks like he gave himself like no time whatsoever, unless that was a design QB draw. I don't know if he felt just an inkling of pressure and just said, forget it, I'm going to try to get the first down myself. I don't know. So they're up 3-0, and we got a player hurt off a field goal.
How that drive took place.
So we're off to a bad start. Let's see if we can not turn the ball over this time.
Virginia Tech lines up for the kickoff. Kicks it deep.
We're on the left side. We'll see if Drummer can maybe do something with this.
Leaves it in the end zone.
Nope.
The last time they had the ball,
Let's go with...
The old ball coach was not
We'll go back here. I want to do P. Reed.
hate to see that if it happens again.
And Brian Green is out for the game. He is our starting free safety. That's the guy that I'm controlling. And just like that, he's out, and we got nothing behind him. So it is what it is. So we're going to keep this simple. We're going to go to Boyle.
Schneider lines up in the shotgun. He lobs it out to the left side. And it's
Get about 5 yards there. Stayed in bounds at least.
fake, good for 5 yards.
Let me think. We got that set up. I probably need to do my ace normal
Here, ball on the
set up on this one. My double tight end. Probably what I need to do. We're going to run to the right, though. They don't have their big defensive end out there. They must be using a linebacker sub-package, and they are.
Schneider options out. A lateral.
Wow. Look at that pursuit. This guy came with the heat. Dang. I had nothing. I couldn't do anything on that one.
He'll feel that one morning. That's called making a statement. When you
So from here,
somebody on their back, it really
we're going to go with crossers. This may be a bad idea. They're going, man, this may work.
Ball on their own 20.
It's at least a cover 1. This will go to Patrick or Elliott on the right. Get this clock down a little bit.
Schneider set to go to the air. Throws it out.
Let's go, Elliott. Make a play. Oh, huge play. Huge! 6 points, son! Oh, wow. That safety or the corner, he made like a Herculean effort to try to get an interception. Wow, that was a big play. Almost got sacked. I threw it right at the last second. Look at this guy trying to make an interception. Oh, wow. Good deal. It's good to get a bit of a break right there after that fumble from earlier. So let's kick an extra point. And we'll get back on defense. And just like that, we're up 4. They don't have an impact guy back there, so I'll kick it like normal. This should be a pretty good kick. I timed it fairly well. He's going to return it. Fumble! Somebody get it! His own teammate. No, I guess it was 87 right there who made the play. Interesting. So we'll go back to cover 2 man. Now I got this backup strong safety playing free safety. And this is, oh, a fumble. So I don't know if the rain is doing this, but that's 3 fumbles already in the game. I'm still going to stay in cover 2 man. I don't trust him. I'm not going to do any blitzing.
I don't know. Where are you going with this one, Coach? Well, it's got to be somebody's birthday.
Do something like this. A little worried about... Let's just see what they do here. Going with a throw. Overthrew that one. I think he threw it before the receiver made his final cut. All right, let's go, Cloud. I've got the middle of the field. We'll do something like this. We'll do a spy. Great defense. Ooh, I almost caught it. Ooh, what's the flag for? Holding? Holding. We're going to decline that, of course. 4th and 13. I'm going to do double cross. They got a lefty punter. Let's see if Drummer can get something going here. Somebody get a block on the left, perhaps. Oh, that may be coming back. Probably a clipping. And it is clipping. On the 33, that was a big change right there. I have no clue where we're at. Let me do a fullback thing right here. Let's do a basic dive from this formation. I think they're going man. We'll go to the left. Face mask. Oh, they didn't call it. Look close. 2nd and 8. Trying to think. Let's do the ace normal from that formation. Let's do tight end delay. We're going zone. This may be tough. I probably need to run the ball a bit more than what I am. We're going to do something like this. Let that clock go down a little bit before we get something going. Good throw. Just didn't get the first, but that's okay. 3rd and 2. I'm going to try pull back over. Let's see if we can get the first down from this. We're going zone. Clock is stopped. So we're going to go ahead and give... Ooh, good block. That's what we needed right there. Get the first down. So good little run by Drummer. And that is end of the first quarter. We are up 4 points. We're moving the ball. 3rd and 7. Let's go and... I think I'm going to leave my receivers in there, yes. Let's go with QB choice. Let's do a little off-tackle run. They're going 4-3 zone. Just don't shift hard to the right. Let's see what we can do with this. And just no blocking. Nobody blocked. So it is a 2nd and forever. 2nd and 12. What can we do from here? Let me think. We can probably go back. I don't mind running the ball again, to be honest. We're kind of in two-down territory at this point.
Coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive.
Well, this ain't good. I think we're going to get just blitz hard on this other side.
Here's the option. He laterals
Wow, look at that pursuit. Incredible.
on this one.
So nowhere to go on that one.
A good play.
47, third and forever.
Defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
I don't think it's in our best interest to try to do something right here. So honestly, I don't mind running the ball again. I'm just going to concede more or less. I need to hurry up.
The defense
We're going zone dime.
third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. The Blue Devil line up with 2 tight ends. Laterals back.
Yeah,
And he's taking
I didn't want to throw it. I didn't want to throw an interception. I just think 3rd and 16 would be awfully tough for us. So we're going to go ahead and just punt it. I could have done like a draw or something. I forgot I got some halfback screens I need to use. This playbook's got a bunch of new stuff. Again, I just got to get used to all the new stuff that's in there. Let's run a little clock. I would put this like in a corner. This is actually going to be a decent punt.
Sprague.
And not bad. I'll take that. They're going to get it like at the 13 or so.
At the 9-yard line.
9-yard line, even better. That's a pretty good punt.
As the offense comes out.
I'm going to go cover 2 man out of nickel.
They'll start this drive at the 14-yard
I may be running too much man, to be honest.
nickel defense.
Yeah, oh, they're going to run it.
Draw play. He's
Get a stop, get a stop, get a stop.
And they make the stop.
Gets about 4 yards there. We'll go back to 4-3.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 18.
Do something like this.
Lines up with 3 receivers. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Throws this one out to the left.
Just slightly overthrew it, from what I could tell. And it's 3rd and 6. We'll go Cloud.
It's 3rd
I guess they will run it.
ball on the 18-yard line.
We're just something like this. I'm going to do a spy with that defensive end on the right, since Vic is a right-hander.
This impact corner is going to make him pay.
That one guy can't hear it. Oh, they're going to run it.
Left side. Fakes
Ooh, great stop. Did not get it.
on that keeper.
I was not expecting that. It is 4th and 2. We're going to force another punt. Looks like we're going to get good field position. Maybe this time we can get some points on the board.
It's off, and it
That's
is
a
good.
kick and a half. Somebody get a block on the right.
Number 40 fields it at the 24. The defense
We are on the right hash. I'm trying to think of...
forcing the punt.
But remember, they have
Let's
to let
go...
2 yards before forcing that punt. They might not be so lucky this time.
Where's it at? We're going to go PA toss drag. I didn't call this play last game.
They'll go to work.
They're going zone, so I have some options here. We're going to go to somebody on the right more than likely, though. Let's see what that strong safety does.
The Devils come out in the 8.
Cover 2. I threw that. Yeah, that's good defense. I should have lobbed it a little bit. So it's 2nd and 10. We definitely need to run it.
He's going to be knocking the balls down all game long.
Let's go slam.
The heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball.
I guess we got no choice but go right.
Duke lines up in a bunch formation.
I had just nowhere to go. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Running back.
3rd and something. 3rd and 7. What we can do is we'll go tight end cross. We'll flip it.
3rd down and 7.
They're going man.
36-yard line. Schneider is
Let's
back
see.
to the gun.
Let's let that clock roll some. This is going to be a tough one. But we got 4 guys we can go to. Just depends on what this coverage is. Cover 1.
Steps back to pass. Looking.
Just overthrew it.
That close to being
We had a good one-on-one situation. Just wasn't a very good throw.
in by the defense.
So we're going to punt again.
Defensive plays equals punt. Nice job, guys.
So far, we got a defensive battle.
They line up
I'm going to kick it over here. I think he's going to kick it straight on or close to it. So this ain't good. I need to get over here. Can somebody get a stop?
fields it at
Uh-oh.
22.
True, good.
Headings hit hard. Time
So back to defense we go.
back out and start another drive. They'll get the ball here. And
So going forward, I think we're going to run the ball a lot more than we're going to throw. I think it's a good decision
line up with 2 tight ends.
if they'll let us. But their run defense has been pretty solid so far.
To the middle.
Wow, great catch. Pick up about 8 yards there. And they call a timeout since they're under 2 minutes. I'm still going to stay in cover 2 man, and they may be thinking, okay, let's pass going forward. And if that's the case, then I may need to do some more zone. Go and play action. Wide open. Oh, this ain't good. Well, yeah, great play. Huge play right there for them. That gets them down there pretty easily. Now they got all the time in the world and only 27 yards to go. Now if I was them, I'd just go right down into that run game. And they're going counter. Wow, what a juke. That's 2 jukes for that guy. That kid's tough. Going back to ace normal. Again, I'll stick in man. And we got an offsides, first down. Good job. So this second quarter isn't going exactly like we planned. There's still some time left for us to do something, but their defense is really tough. Option. Oh, good. I was hoping I'd get in front of it. My goal here, if I would have just tackled him, he would have pitched and that would have been a touchdown. I was hoping to get right in front of it, but he faked it. And just like that, they are up 3 points, fixing to go up 4. We got a minute 28. Honestly, I would prefer to just run out the clock. Our offense just isn't good enough against this defense. Just go right down the field and score. We're going to have to get a bit of a break of some sort. So my first play will probably be like a run of some sort. And just see what happens after that. I don't want them to get another quick score before half, because they get the ball the start of the second. So maybe Rye can get a good gain here. Not a bad play there. So we're on the 30. Let me think. How about we... Let's do another run play. And we're going zone, and we're going the wrong direction, too. We need to... Let's flip that. I want to flip it because I just want to get away from those 2 impact guys. Good block there. Fumble. Fumble, fumble. We got the ball back, though. 2nd and 6.
It was close, but he recovers a fumble for his team and avoids a turnover.
We can do something. That's already his. Let's try. We can stay in the same formation. That's fine. I'm going to do another toss play. I have a feeling we're not going to do anything up the gut today. I don't think they're going to let us. So I'm going to continue to run clock. I'm pretty sure they're going zone. Nope, they're going man. Since they're going man. Wow. Somebody just came right on through easily. Just like that. And they called a timeout, didn't they? Oh, they didn't. I'm going to make them force... I'm going to force that other timeout. So we're going to run the ball again. They'll probably call a timeout after this play unless we get a first down somehow. We'll go to the right. I don't think it's going to... Yeah, we'll just go to the right. Huge play! Huge! Go! 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 Oh my gosh, call a timeout. What a great run. Right up the gut. Oh, what an amazing block by that one guy back there. Whoever that was. We'll look at that again. So I called a timeout. Let's look at that replay again. Somebody had an amazing block. Number 9 right here. He had 2. He shoved the impact guy just enough to get him out of the way. And then you had that right there. Just an incredible block right there. Insane. Great play. Come through right here. Go to this guy. That may be a good little thumbnail right there. So 11 seconds. We need to think about how we are going to... Let's go flanker special. We're going zone. This is what I wanted. We may do something like this. Okay, 7 seconds. What I want to do, we're going to stay here. We're going to do a halfback direct, and then we're going to kick a field goal. I want to see if I can just get a few extra yards before we kick it.
Here comes the field goal. Nope, wait. They're going to go for it here.
Yes. 2 and 1. Now let's call a timeout. We're in the middle of the field, so maybe I can kick an extra or a field goal, and we can tie this thing. So let's go special teams and field goal.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 17.
And let's see if I can make this.
Lined up for the kick.
Go right here. Should be right down the middle. Good kick. That's a good way to end the half. So we are tied 10-10. Fun game so far.
Now we've got a tie ball game here.
So let's check out some stats. We have 167 yards, only their 90. 32 yards rushing for them, 67 for us. A lot of that came off one play. 5 of 8 on through the air, so our passing game's doing okay. 100 yards total for that. Our third downs are doing pretty well. Theirs isn't. We had the one big turnover that did not help things, and there have been 4 fumbles already. Only one of them have been recovered. Let's go to individual stats. And again, 5 for 8 for 1 touchdown for Schneider. Then you go to rushing. Our big 3 guys, Boyle, Drummer, and Dargan, are all getting equal touches. Looks like Boyle is getting the best success out of all that. And receiving, Elliott, Adams, and Boyle. It's kind of the Elliott show right now. Defensively, a little bit of everybody. 2 tackles or 1 tackle. Then you got tackles for loss. You only had 1 by Alexander, our impact player. Sacks, none. Interceptions, none. So let's get back at it. They are going to get the ball first in the 3rd quarter.
We're ready to start the second half as the teams are lined up for the kickoff.
See if we can... this is not the best kick in the world. This is going to be a short one. That's a line drive, too. I hit the button, I think, way too early. That's a face mask. I saw it. Hopefully it's just a 5-yarder. Nope. 15. 15-yarder. So they're going to start on their 40-yard line.
The officials got that right. 15 yards.
We'll go cover 2 man out of 4-3. We'll do something like this.
Virginia Tech lines up in a shotgun set.
Looks like we got a couple linebackers excited. Halfback draw. Broke the tackle, so he's going to get like 9 yards out of it.
Pick up 9 there.
We'll stick with it.
2nd and 1 coming up here.
So far, A. Darko is doing okay.
They shift on their defensive front.
Backing up. That's a fake toss there. Oh, that should have been a sack. There we go. It took 2 hits, but we got him down, so that was a big play. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Ooh, they're going with the big. Let's just go cover 2 man. I can see him running the ball. They have a much better chance of getting yards on the ground than through the air at this point. And they're going to run it. Good tackle by 48. Force a punt, son. And look where we're at. We're at a spot where we may be able to block this thing. Please don't come in to protect. Oh, so close. Well, fair catch that one. We are on the right hash. I feel like we need to still run the ball. Let's go. I'm going to do a halfback blast from this formation. This is more of a West Coast formation. We're going to run from it. We're going zone, so I'm okay with the way it's set up. That's good tackle. Came right on through. Didn't get much out of that. Let's go halfback angle. Oh, they're going man. The problem is, I'm not going to go to right. He's going up against a really good corner. We'll either go to Roland or to Elliott. Thankfully, I got 2 little out routes to work with. We're going to burn some clock. They're going cover 2, so we're going to go to Elliott, and that's going to be a 3rd and something. 3rd and 6. We'll go back to crossers. Please go man. They're going man. And they're blitzing a couple guys, but we're going to go to either Patrick or Elliott. So more than likely, Patrick, that crosser, the crosser route going to the left, usually gets more open than the one going to the right. But we're going to go to somebody on the right anyways. Going cover 0. Elliott again. Make a play, son. Huge. Huge. Big play. Man, we needed that.
Well, this wide receiver is definitely
They're going cover 0 on me on these 3rd and longs. I'm shocked. So let's go to a formation. We haven't done anything from this one hardly. Let's go slam with Dargan. We're going zone 4-3. We're going to go to the right. That is an obvious situation here. Let's see if we can get decent block, and we're going to let that clock roll. Ooh, good block right there. Get a first down. Be patient with it. You got to be patient. Let the blocks develop. Don't ever use the speed button when you're at this point. Just let blocks just open up things for you. Thankfully it did. Elliott had a great block right there. And we are on the 3-yard line. I want to try a counter play. Let's go counter weak. They're going zone. Counter weaks in this game are pretty decent. Oh, we can't do that. Oh, okay. You can't flip this one from this particular formation. So we're going to the opposite side. So this is not going to be... Oh, bad play. He got stuck. It was a glitch. Somebody, I think my fullback bounced into him, so I probably should have kept him over there. Okay, so we're on the 9-yard line. Let's keep this simple. Let's do a toss with Drummer. Zone and nickel. They're doing that, but I have no choice but to go right. Stay away from those 2 All-Americans over there. We're going to bring this guy over with a few seconds to go. Then we'll figure out what to do on 3rd down. Great defense. Just great pursuit. Couldn't get anything going there. From the 12, what do I do here? Let me think. We can... Let's keep this very simple. I'm going to do another time. I'm just going to run the ball. I'm really afraid to throw it down here. I just don't think it's worth it. They're going zone. Since they're going zone, I think I may continue to go to the right. I'd rather go up against the corner. And what happened? Somebody move. Delay a game. Good job, Bell. I did not mean to do that. Jeez, that's awful. So we're on the right hash. Oh, gosh. What do you call? We're going to go back to flanker special. We're going zone. Ooh. This may be really dumb. Get that, son. Ah, good defense. Safety came over. So, can we kick a field goal? Let's hope. Need to get this one in if possible. And the wind is doing that. Ah, this is not going to go in. It's going to curve. Barely got it in. Just enough. Woo! So we took off 3 minutes off the clock. And we got 3 points. That's fine by me. So we got the lead back. We're up a field goal. We need to get a stop on this drive. Good tackle there. We'll go back to cover 2 man. I'm going to stay in this for a while. Looks like we're going ace twins. Halfback draw. Great stop right there. We'll go back to cover 2 man again.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 24. They come out with 3 wide receivers.
We'll do that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's fine. I just don't want that Humes guy off halfback direct. Great open field tackle. 3rd and something. 3rd and 11. We're going to go Cloud. We're going to do a cover 8, more or less. We're going to send 8 back.
Third and 11. Ball on their own
Do something like this.
Virginia Tech goes with the ace set here. Drops
I got the middle of the field.
He's looking. Steps up. Lets it fly.
Overthrew it. Great defense. I think he just slightly overthrew it, though. So Marcus Vick is holding true to what we saw earlier. He just doesn't throw the ball super well. And we got another stop.
They line up to put this one away. Schmidt.
Let's get the ball back, or we're going to have to fair catch this one, unfortunately.
Catch. He hauls it in at the 38-yard line. A scoring drive the last time out for this.
I'm going to go
Little up for this drive.
PA boot. We're going to play action right here.
Start this drive at the 38.
We're going to go after that strong safety. This is either going to go to Elliott or to Ruff, our fullback.
Blue Devil go with the I formation.
Cover 2. Good throw. Good throw. First down. Big play. From here, what I want to do,
Well, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the
let's do this wide receiver option play.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 30.
The clock has stopped.
And this defensive end is looking.
Oh, nah, I was not going to pitch that. It wasn't worth it. And Wright is hurt. His hand. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Though, guys. He's a tough athlete. I think we'll see him back in this game.
Ooh, not good, not good. So 2nd and 15. I'm going to run the ball again. I just don't think it's in our best interest to throw the ball.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
I want to run clock.
Duke comes
We're going to flip this. I just want to stay away from those two guys over there. Good block, good block, good block. Get a block right there. 6 points to Drummer. Great play. We're up 19. We're up 9. Fixing to go up to 20 or 10. Sorry. Great run. Just good blocking across the board. Just like that, we're up 10. I know what's coming. If I beat Virginia Tech, people are going to get upset. I just know it's good because they're not expecting this. But I know we're just playing well. Our defense is doing their part.
Let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Duke to kick.
So let's kick another one off here. This one may be a touchback. This is about as perfect as a kick as I can do. Yes, he will take a knee.
Number 20 fields it in the end zone.
That's their backup running back, if I'm not mistaken.
Last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Back to cover 2 man we go.
Yeah, maybe Scooter, you need to get out there and show what you're made of.
Do something like this.
helmet quickly.
Single set backfield.
Another draw.
Off here with the spin.
Nowhere to go. Wow, our defense is just all over the place today. In a good way.
On the halfback, he had nowhere to go with the football.
2nd and 11. I'm still going man.
Ball on the 19-yard line. I wouldn't try anything tricky on
Do something like this.
looking to make a play.
P. Reed. No, we're going with the QB choice.
He can run. They'll bring
Pick
it
up the
down.
first down. Imagine if they were doing more of that.
That was a spectacular.
Thankfully, they're not. So
I'm going to tell you why. It looked like that play was
now they're driving a bit,
quarterback made the right
but they're
choice
going back to ace normal.
to the football.
You're right. Good heads-up play there by the QB.
Play action. I bid on it. There he goes. Good stop. He had nowhere to go. Thankfully, he ran with it. I think he had somebody open. 2nd and 12. They're going back to a big set, so I'll stay in my normal defense.
Screen pass to the halfback. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
They go with the
Option. Oh, he's got some space over there. Thank the... Oh, wow. Almost got the first down. I thought he was going to run out of room. So it's 3rd and 1. I'll just stick with the same thing.
It's 3rd down and a yard for the first down. Ball on the 45.
They're going to play action. Why are they going to play action?
Wants to throw.
Good defense. I got... Oh, my goodness.
Defensively that time by the
Oh, they're going for it.
That, but as you saw, he also made a very athletic move.
I'll just stick with the same thing. Let's start going that.
tight end set.
We'll bring everybody down. Play action again. First down, just enough.
Down.
They're
So they're going to keep the chains moving. Now they're going no huddle.
Can't believe they put the ball in the air.
I can't believe they actually
They may call something goofy here.
isn't afraid to take some
Nope.
risks.
Yeah. Watch them call that same play over and over again.
It's 2 on the carry.
Ooh, thankfully they're not going to. I'm going to go quarters. I think they're going to start throwing a little bit at this point.
The 8th play of the drive. They shift on the defensive line. He drops back. He steps up. Throws
Good
it
play there. Pick up 7.
complete. That's a nice 6-yard.
6-yard gain. Looks like they're going goal line possibly, unless they got another big set
Play of this drive.
that I'm not aware of. What? They're going goal line.
Virginia Tech lines up in a goal line set. Vic,
Triple option.
pitches back.
Good stop, Al. Great stop. Now that's only what? 3rd down? No, it's 4th and inches.
The line won that battle easily.
So, I would go goal line, but I don't trust it, so we'll just go back to cover 2 man at a 4-3.
4th down facing this offense, but they did convert earlier this drive.
Let's do something like this.
Back to pass. Throws.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, my gosh. They're just barely hanging on. That's 2 straight 4th downs they've converted.
On this drive alone that the defense is stopped.
Here comes this run play again.
3rd down. Only
Nope, play action.
4th down.
There's the play.
Oh, right there. That was my fault.
that
And he
one
dropped it.
fallen incomplete. The pass was right there. Just couldn't be controlled.
This
I
tight
probably should have went back to his zone on this one.
He needs all the help he can get.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 37.
But we'll stay in man.
Field. Setting up the play action. Comes across the middle.
I'm doing it halfway. Now, who's taps? Now we got a 3rd string free safety back there. Because A. Darko is
Wasn't necessarily
apparently
defense, the offense,
having to play strong safety.
and the result is a 1st down.
Across the middle.
Look at me. I'm making every tackle out here in the back end.
Look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed
They're
some
probably gonna
hands.
score here.
Now we're looking at a 1st down.
Virginia Tech lines up in a double tight set. Gets the ball.
Ow, dang it. That was my fault. I feel like I could have really done something good there and I didn't.
Play by the wide receiver.
I was just way out of. I was defending the ref. What am I doing? And just like that, we are up 3. I'm assuming they're going to make an extra point here. So what this means, are they going to... They may onside kick it, or they may not. They probably will. Either way, we got to run clock and try to get a 1st down or 2 to end this thing. If not...
PAT.
Ooh, a flag. Who's this on?
He might have roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. What in the world? That's an odd time to have that. That gets him an extra 5 yards to work with. So who ran into him? You look right here. It looks like that guy ran into him. What's going on? Come on. Ref, let's talk about this. It's an awful call and you know it, and you're just standing over there doing nothing. We're going to do kick return, and they are going to do the onside kick, but this is the way I like to defend this. Hopefully they'll kick it right between our players. Yep, that's good. Just pick it up. And just like that, we're back here again. So let's do slam. Zone dime. I'm liking that.
They'll go to work at the 27-yard line.
We'll still go to the right. Like there's a gaping hole right there on the left, but their 2 best players are on that side. Good defense. Just nobody picked them up. So they're going to call timeouts. 2nd and 11. Let's do a toss.
2nd and 11 coming up.
Zone dime again.
6.
The clock has stopped. I'm going to stay away from those 2 guys over there.
The impact player, and he's feeling it right now. Option to the right, and now he
Wow, just great defense. Just
and they got him
Just having a hard time blocking, so it's 3rd and 13. I'm going to force that other timeout. And the way I'm going to do that is run the ball again.
3rd down, 13.
We're going zone this time. The clock has stopped.
Duke comes out with 2 times.
Let's see if we can catch him off guard.
With the tailback.
Ah, man, it's
This back did everything he
I gotta punt it. I have no choice.
but it still isn't enough for the first.
I have to punt it. That was close. I was hoping I'd catch him off guard. There were still a couple guys who weren't set.
The Devils are lining up to punt it away.
We need an amazing punt right here. All right, this is the game. Really good punt. Really strong.
Away, and it's a boom.
I'm going to stay back here. Somebody just needs to make a clean tackle over here.
Takes it at the 16.
There you go. So 1 minute to go. They're on the 28.
What happens on this possession?
I'm going to go quarters.
Just a minute remains in this football.
We're going to have a spy because I know he'll just run away from anything at the moment.
On the gun. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Looking.
Great defense right there. 2nd and 10. Somebody got a hand on it.
The thing I like about this play is he made the play without getting.
Oh, that was a good thumbnail possibility.
This is a good football player.
We'll go quarters at a nickel.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 28.
Once they get close to midfield, then they're going to probably start thinking Hail Mary once it gets to that point.
Back to pass. He passes it.
Ah, just a bad throw. 3rd and 10. I'm going to go Cloud.
It's 3rd down.
And I'm not going to do a spy. That may be a mistake, but I just haven't. Look at it. 0 for 7 on 3rd down. That is awful.
The impact
Oops, I didn't
is in
back
the
up
zone
enough.
right now and looking to take away.
Oh, no. Great job. Yeah. Huge. He may have just dropped it, but either way.
Be aware of that and try to mix things up to keep the defense.
Oh, I was out of position. I got myself back into it. Because I hit a button right before he snapped it, and it stopped my player. Because I usually let my CPU handle, and I picked the wrong guy. And it doesn't matter. That's game over. Game over.
Have to give the ball back.
And just like that, we upset Virginia Tech.
Not much you can do there. You gotta go.
They got one timeout. It's not going to make a difference.
They'll take over at the 28-yard line.
And again, I'm excited. I hope some of you are out there are,
They count the second.
but I'm sure a lot of you were just assuming we was going to get beat. But I'm not going to apologize for that.
There's the kneel down by the quarterback.
That's their one timeout, and that is it. So we can do this one more time. Probably take 2 more kneels.
2nd down and 12. Ball on the 30. Duke is about ready to celebrate.
Just Virginia Tech's offense couldn't get anything going. Our defense really stepped up today in a huge way. Oh, yeah, they called the timeout. I'm an idiot. We're going to do something like that. And we're going to take one more kneel. Then we'll look at some stats and the scores at the end of the week, and then I'll let you go. A huge win. So we're 2-0. Again, I'm sure some of you weren't expecting that. But at least it was entertaining. You know, we won by a field goal. If I would have blown them out, then that would be kind of worrisome. But that's not what happened, of course. We made bigger plays than they did. We made more of them. Their best plays were converting 4th downs just to keep things going. And that's our first huge win of the Dynasty. Virginia Tech is not off to a good start, to say the least. 0-2. So let's check out some stats. We didn't get a whole lot accomplished in the second half, other than we didn't really have any mistakes. We'll look here, 306 yards, so they're only 175. If I keep seeing, I'm not going to say, I'll go ahead and say this. If I keep seeing the CPU offense be around 200 yards throughout the rest of the season, I don't think that's going to happen. But if I continue to see that, then honestly, it's almost looking like it's no different than 07, where the CPU can't do much of anything. But maybe this is just a blip in the game where our defense just really stepped up. Either way, we had over 300 yards of offense, 100 yards rushing, 200 yards passing. We had 2 big passing plays that really made a difference for us. 5 of 10, we done a great job on 3rd down. They went 0 for 8. Again, that's like an 07 thing where just the CPU cannot get anything going. Today, at least, they couldn't get anything going. Nobody had any turnovers in the second half. We kept it more clean in the second half, and penalties went against us, and we still overcame that, which is really good to see. Go to individual stats. Schneider with 8 for 12, 203 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. He had a great game for what little we had to use him for. We mainly ran the ball, and I thought that was a smart decision. Run as much clock as possible, try to get first downs. Germer with 52 yards and a touchdown. Boyle had 52 yards with no touchdowns. And you look at the receiving. This is your player of the game right here. Elliott had 2 humongous catches. Bino was 6 overall, 192 yards and 1 touchdown. He's turned out to be a decent little receiver for us. You go to defense-wise, and Philip Alexander, our left-end impact guy, led with 4 tackles. Tackles for loss, he also led there as well, along with DeAndre White. Sacks, White ended up with 2 sacks, so he had a really good game today. Right outside linebacker. We didn't even do hardly any blitzing. I actually didn't do any, so he must have just came through and just decided to go after the quarterback, or maybe those were off of those when the quarterback was going out to run the ball after a pass or something. Either way, we had no interceptions. You look at the box score, we kept it pretty steady, 7-3-3-7. They only had 3-7. The third quarter really helped us in that regard. So we ended up winning by 3. Okay, let's get out of here. And let's check out some top 25 scores for the week. Purdue barely beat Akron. Iowa over Iowa State. Florida over Louisiana Tech. Pitt over Ohio. Then you have Fresno State over Weber State. Colorado over New Mexico State. Michigan over Notre Dame. Oklahoma over Texas. Then you have Boston College beat Army in overtime. Florida State over the Citadel. Cal over Washington. Auburn over Mississippi State. UCLA barely beat Rice. Ohio State got thrashed by Texas in a top 25 matchup. Texas Tech over Florida International. Arizona State over LSU. And last but not least, Georgia ekes out a win over South Carolina. So in our next game, we will take on 2-0 Kansas. It's about an even matchup roster-wise, but they seem to be playing okay. You look at their stats, they are putting up over 500 yards of offense. Their passing attack is doing really well. Looks like they got a good running attack. I know they got an impact running back. Will be tough to handle. So this is going to be a whole lot of fun. 2 blue blood basketball programs trying to do their best to become good football programs. So come on back. We'll take on the Jayhawks, and I'll talk to you later.